Let's roll on. Let's roll on to kind of the other biggest news of the week. During the NBA draft last Thursday, we had the De'Anthony Melton trade. Let's grade this out of 10 and just talk like top reaction. I'm going to throw it to you, Tiago. What was your reaction and grade out of 10 for this new addition, De'Anthony Melton?
I mean, grade is an A. We'll find it hard anybody grade otherwise. I thought that Morey got the best of both worlds in the draft. He got more athletic. He got young. He got an NBA-level player at pick 23. I don't think you can say any other team in that spot got the value that the Sixers got at pick 23. I would give it an A+. The only reason I'm not giving it an A+, because I don't necessarily trust Doc Rivers to use him in a role that I think – and I'm not saying this to start that Doc Rivers hate. He's not an isolation-driven player. He's not a pick-and-roll ball handler. And I do feel that Doc Rivers will try to use him in that Shake Milton type role, which I don't think is really what he should be doing on the NBA court. But as a floor spacer, adding athleticism on the wing defensively, high level activity, high level defensive events, all the things that the Sixers absolutely need on their roster. They now have a recipe to defend some of the better wing players in the NBA. And I think that is a huge check mark they needed to cross off going into the season. So, yeah, hey, absolutely.
What about you, Mark?
Yeah, I couldn't be more excited. We were sitting on the draft stream together, Dives, where, we're waiting for the pick to come. All of our guys are going off the board one by one between 17 and 22. Tiago, I forget, Laravia went at 19. Eason went at 17. There was another one in that mix who went that we were all looking at. And that's kind of the same way I feel about this. It's like we could have taken a chance on a Wendell Moore. Maybe he's a guy who can come in and play right away, maybe. But you go and use that trade asset with pick 23 to go and get a guy without a shadow of a doubt can play at least 25 plus minutes on your team, because he just did it on a contender last year in Memphis, and he did. So he was a big part of the reason that they were able to go 20-5 without Ja Morant, which is one of the more shocking stats in NBA history, that Ja was the most improved player and his team went 20-5 without him. Melton was a big reason for that. And if you look at a lot of the Twitter reaction from Grizzlies fans, Grizzlies beat writers, they're miserable that they traded De'Anthony Melton. They can't believe that they gave him up for the 23rd pick. So I think he's the perfect kind of guy to match up with Maxey. And I think he's an even better guy to match up with Harden. Tiago's thing about Doc Rivers being concerned about Doc Rivers not being able to use him is extremely valid in my opinion, especially with Maxey on the floor. That'll be interesting to see how they kind of do that. I do think having Harden out there with him will help a lot. I think his ability to shoot the three ball, I think Harden will be able to find him in good spots for him. The concern would be that Maxey Melton lineup, but theoretically, especially defensively with those two guys, he's the perfect fit.
Yeah, so what would you grade out of 10, Mark? I'm keeping score.
My bad. 8. No, give me a 9. Give me a 9.
9. What about you, Tiago? 9?
9.
What about you, Austin? What was your reaction? I don't know if I know this one yet.
I would say it's a 10.
Woo!
I think it's better than anybody they were going to get in the draft. He makes them more athletic. It's really a good pickup. A good use of the 23rd pick, if you ask me.
I remember during the draft night stream, and I was like, this is a great trade. And then the more you look into it, and the more like, oh my God, like everything he brings fits this roster to a T. The dude shot 45.4% from three from the corners during his 4-year career. Like, you just lost DG, who was a great shooter from the corners. There's so many different areas where this guy is going to make a major impact from the jump. What about you, Rob? What was your grade?
10. You needed athleticism, you got it. You needed some youth, you got it. You needed a guy that could defend but can also hit a few shots, you got it. You got everything you wanted out of a player, and you know what he is because he's already played in the NBA. So in that sense, you already got a better guy than anybody you would have drafted at that spot, because it would be a crapshoot, even more so. I think there's nothing wrong with this move. I know Mark and Tiago and all the Doc hate are going to put that and make it the 9 because they don't trust Doc. Well, I talked about blind faith. My blind faith continues. I am going to die Just like I went down and tumbled down the Brett Brown hill, I died on that hill. I was reincarnated, and now I'm going to die on the Doc Hill, who believes that he can still win with Doc Rivers. I'm a jackass. I get it, but I'm very happy with the move.
I kind of wish we still had Brett. I won't lie. I think would be the exact. I think things would be the exact same, and at least Brett wouldn't be mean to people like our friend Austin. You know, at least Brett wouldn't be a total asshole to the media and make everyone hate you. But whatever. I have my own feelings about Doc Rivers.
I thought Doc had played a great role with Adam Sandler and Hustle, though.
I promised Dobbs I'd watch it last weekend, and I lied. I haven't seen it.
Oh, Mark. Mark.
I was in it. I was literally in the movie.
Oh, now I have to see it.
No, you have to go back and look at Austin's freeze frame of it to see Austin. He is there. But there's no
as always, I'm playing with my hair.
Yeah, Mark, get on that, man. Come on.
I have
to. John definitely gives this an A. Quentin echoes Tiago's statement. None of these moves matter as long as Doc is the coach.
I was just talking about Melton. I didn't even got to the rest of the stuff yet.
Get me a shirt. Get me a Doc Hill shirt, please.
Quentin Moore says 8 because I crave for more size and athleticism. That's the main hole on the roster right now, right at the 3. Anthony says, apparently Dallas is obsessed with Matisse. We are going to get to that very, very soon.